for the News First team, I'm Dithmini De Silva. Let's start off with a look at the headlines. Samarudhi beneficiaries protest against unjust selection for the Aswasuma benefits program. Complaint filed with the Human Rights Commission of Sri Lanka against unjust selection for Aswasuma. World Bank to provide $500 million budget support to Sri Lanka. Special counter to accept objections and appeals for the Aswasuma welfare benefits program. Moving on to the top story, Samarudhi beneficiaries who are not included in the Aswasuma social welfare benefit program held protest across Sri Lanka today as well.
A large group that was not included in the Aswasuma social welfare benefit program in Panadura protested opposite the Panadura Divisional Secretariat this morning. One person protested atop a tree near the Valpitia Divisional Secretariat in Velikama. He was demanding to be included in the Aswasuma social welfare benefit program. Is Aswasuma another political maneuver by the government? The SJB made these remarks. They have excluded those who deserve the benefit and included those who don't. What are they trying to do? Samarudhi is long-term. The Aswasuma welfare benefit program is only here for a short period to mislead the people until a presidential election is held. Is this not a political maneuver? How were the Grama Ildadis removed from this? We would like to know how this can be done with only university students and economic development officers.
A decision was reached to open special counters at all divisional secretariats from Wednesday to file objections and appeals over the Aswasuma welfare benefits program. We'll go on to more on this story after crossing over to the live toss of the Cricket World Cup qualifiers.
අයිබෝවන් සුබදාය උදෑසනක් ජයග්‍රාහී දවසක් ඔබ දන්නවා 2023 ලෝක කුසලාන ක්‍රිකට් තරඟාවලියේ සුදුසුකම් ලබා ගැනීමේ තරඟ මාලාවේ මූලික වටේ තරඟ පැවැත්වෙන අවසන් දිනය අද දිනේදී ශ්‍රී ලාංකේය ක්‍රිකට් ප්‍රේක්ෂකයන්ගේ අවධානය දිනාගන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකාව ස්කොට්ලන්තය අතර B කාණ්ඩයෙන් අද බුලේවායුවේ කුයින්ස් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජ ක්‍රීඩාංගණයේදී තරඟ බිමට පිවිසීමට නියමිතව තිබීම හේතුවෙන් ස්කොට්ලන්තය සහ ශ්‍රී ලංකාව අපරාජිතව තවමත් තරඟාවලිය තුල රැඳී සිටින කණ්ඩායම් දෙකක් නිසා අද තරගයේ අවසන් තීරණය මේ කණ්ඩායම් දෙකටම අතිශය තීරණාත්මකයි. කණ්ඩායම් දෙකම සුපිරි 6 දෙනාගේ තරගවටේ සිය ස්ථානය තහවුරු කරගෙන අවසන් වූවත් මේ අද තරගයෙන් පැවැත්වෙන ප්‍රසාද ලකුණු ඉතාමත් වැදගත්. අපි
here in the middle we've got the match referee Shahid Vadvala and we've got the two captains Richie Berrington of Scotland and Dasan Shanika of Sri Lanka. Dasan, you've got the coin. Oh, heads is the coin. It's the call. I think we're going to do it again. I wasn't fleet enough of foot there. Richie, you've won the toss. What are you going to do?
Yeah, well, we're going to have a look to bowl first, just see if we can utilise any early movement that we've seen in the morning here. But look, either way, I think it's just about adapting to the conditions again today, back at Queen's today, and yeah, keep looking to execute well.
Pressure on you to get the 2 points to carry forward, or is it a little bit of a free hit given Sri Lanka are the favoured side?
No, not at all. We know the importance of every game in this tournament. We know we're up against a very good team today, but it's about us. We've been playing a lot of good cricket, and it's about sticking to doing what we do best as a team.
What about team news for you, Richie? What about George Munsey?
Yeah, George is recovering well. Just the two changes today. We've got Ali Evans coming in for Adrian Neil, and Jack Jarvis comes in for Safian Sharif.
Okay, all the best today. Have a good one. Dasson, what would you have done if you'd won the toss?
Yeah, we could have ball first, but happy.
What about the fact that you're coming into this 3 wins? Is there pressure to get that win over Scotland and go in carrying all those points forward?
There's no pressure playing against any of the countries, but see, we need to continue the good work. So we are sticking to our basics, and we want to continue what we have done well in the tournament.
What about team news for you today? Any changes? You've been unchanged for the first 3 matches.
Yeah, same team. We are going with the same team.
Okay, thanks very much and all the best. Good luck for today.
කාසිය වාසී දිනාගත් ස්කොට්ලන්ත නායකයා තීරණය කරනවා ශ්‍රී ලංකාවට එරෙහිව පළමුවෙන් පන්දු යවන්නට. ඒ අනුව කණ්ඩායම් ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායමේ අද තරගයේ ක්‍රීඩා කරන කණ්ඩායමේ කිසිදු වෙනසක් නැහැ. පළමු තරග 3ට ක්‍රීඩා කරපු කණ්ඩායම ඒ විදිහටම අද ස්කොට්ලන්තයත් එරෙහිව තරග බිමට පිවිසෙනවා. ආබාධයකට ලක්ව සිටින වේග පන්දු යවන ක්‍රීඩක දුෂ්මන්ත චමීරව තවදුරටත් විවේක ගන්වා තිබෙන බවට තමයි අපිට තොරතුරු වාර්තා වන්නේ. ඒ අනුව ඔබ දන්නවා කාසිය වාසී උරගා බලන්නට පෙර ආතුව ඔබට සඳහන් කළා ස්කොට්ලන්තය සහ ශ්‍රී ලංකාව කියන කණ්ඩායම් දිත්වයටම මේ තරගයේ අතිශය තීරණාත්මක තරගයක්. ඔවුන් අපරාජිතව තමයි මේ වන විට තරග මාලාව තුළ රැඳී සිටින්නේ. මීට පෙර ජාත්‍යන්තර එක්දින පිටිය තුළ අවස්ථා 3කදී මේ කණ්ඩායම් දෙක එකිනෙකා හමුව තිබෙනවා. වැඩි වාසියක් කරගෙන තියෙන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම. එම තරග 3ම ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්නට ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායමට හැකියාව ලැබෙනවා. මේ ඔබ දකින්නේ අද ක්‍රීඩා කරන සංචිත දිත්වය. ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම කිසිදු වෙනසක් නැහැ. දසුන් ශානකගේ නායකත්වයෙන් යුතු ආරම්භක ප්‍රතිකරුවන් විදිහට පැතුම් නිස්සංක දිමුත් කන්නාරත්න ඇතුළු ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම අද දිනේදී ස්කොට්ලන්තයත් එරෙහිව මේ තීරණාත්මක තරග බිමට පිවිසීමට නියමිතයි. මේ ඔබ දකින්නේ ස්කොට්ලන්ත කණ්ඩායම වෙනස්කම් කිහිපයක් සිදු කර තිබෙනවා. නිමාවට පත් වූ තරගය හා සැසදීමේදී ස්කොට්ලන්ත කණ්ඩායමේ ක්‍රීඩකින් කිහිප දෙනෙකු ආබාධවට ලක්ව තිබීම හේතුවෙන් ඔවුන්ගේ නායකයා පිළිබඳව නිල වශයෙන් සඳහන් කරා. ඉතින් මේ වන විට ස්කොට්ලන්තය සහ ශ්‍රී ලංකාව තරගාවලිය තුළ මේ සුපිරි 6 දෙනා අතරට තේරීපත් වී අවසන්. නමුත් තරගමාලාව තුළ ඉදිරියට මේ තරග ක්‍රීඩා කිරීමේදී අද මේ තරගයෙන් ජයග්‍රහණය ලබා ගන්නා කණ්ඩායමට හිමිවන ප්‍රසාද ලකුණු 2 තීරණාත්මක වෙනවා. අපි යමු තනතිරු වාර්තාවට.
I tell you what, clear skies. It's just perfect for cricket. There'll probably be a high of 23, a low of 7, with about a 7-kilometre wind and humidity of 52%. Just take out the conditions for a moment. The average wickets here versus pace versus spin, that's 29 wickets at 27. Hasaranga has picked up 16 wickets at 7. Now, if you take Hasaranga out of that particular equation, the average skyrockets to 53, and that's just 13 wickets. So that tells me there's some quality that you also have to contend with. But the pitch itself, it's a beautiful one. Really good. The captain there just decided I'll have a bowl. Every single captain has had a bowl when they've won the toss. They're going with the trend. But this pitch, like I said, it's a beautiful one. It looks really good. It looks really good for batting. But there's just one area I have a bit of concern on. It's just on a length there. There's a bit of crackage. There's a bit of grass in there, but it just looks as if that area has opened up a bit. And a lot of the teams today, in fact, all the team members have come out here and paid a lot of concern to that particular area. For me, yeah, ball first. Yeah, it's always the trend.
Welcome back to the news. In local news, a decision was reached to open special counters at all divisional secretariats from Wednesday to file objections and appeals over the Aswasuma Welfare Benefit Programme. Member of the Welfare Benefits Board, Kamal Padmasuri, made these remarks on Nagitimu Sri Lanka, which aired on TV1 this morning.
අවසානාත්මක ලේඛනයේ එන්නේ මේ ජුලි මාසේ 10 වෙනිදා වෙනකන් එන මේ සියලු අභියාචනා සහ විරෝධතා සැලකිල්ලට ගත්තට පස්සේ ඒ වගේම මම ඔබට කියන්නට ඕනද ඊයේ වෙනකොට අපිට 1,00,000
The final document will be released after taking into consideration all the appeals and objections received until the 10th of July. As of yesterday, we received about 125,000 appeals and objections. After analysing it, we saw that there are about 115,000 appeals. Why are those who have objections not showing their protest in this regard? Why can't you write it down? Even anonymous objections can be submitted. We hope to establish a separate counter in all the divisional secretariats from tomorrow. Then you can come to those and deliver the objections and appeals. I saw a protest blocking the Bahiyangane road. How much would it be worth if everyone in the protest wrote and sent in their objections? That is what is needed at this time. As citizens of this country, we need to get that information.
අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා වෙනවම කවුලුවක් ආරම්භ කරන්න. එතකොට ඒ කවුලුවට ඇවිල්ලා බාර දෙන්න පුළුවන්. අභියාචනා බාර දෙන්න පුළුවන් විරෝධතා. එතකොට මේ විරෝධතා දක්වන දැන් මම දැක්කා මයංගන මාර්ගයේ වසා උද්ඝෝෂණය කරනවා. එතකොට උද්ඝෝෂණය කරන කණ්ඩායම
The New People's Front filed a complaint with the Human Rights Commission of Sri Lanka claiming the selection process for the Aswasama Social Welfare Benefit Scheme was unjust. They also launched a silent protest opposite the Human Rights Commission.
Moving on to more local news, Sri Lanka will enter into an agreement with the World Bank for $500 million in budgetary support after the cabinet approved it on Tuesday, the biggest funding tranche for the crisis-hit nation since an International Monetary Fund deal in March. The Department of Government Information said discussions were held recently to obtain assistance from the World Bank under the Development Policy Financing Program for 2 years from 2023 to 2024. The government said on Tuesday that funding from the lender will come in 2 tranches. Moving on to other local news, the Department of Cultural Affairs said the Mahavamsa, a historical chronicle of Sri Lanka, has been added to UNESCO's Memory of the World International Register in 2023. For more on this story, visit www.newsfirst.lk. That's a wrap of the lunchtime news. Join us again at 9 p.m. for primetime news on TV1.